Go シアター。映画に携わる方々の生の声を話題の映画とともにお届けします。
Hey, 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 hey! What exactly is it that you do?
Deep sea submarine. What do you do?
We are talking about bombs.
Somalia is not a good idea, Jay.
I know.
And bring it to the world. Now's not the time to doubt yourself, Danny. Not at stake.
I know.
Are you afraid something might happen?
If the submersible would crack.
Al-Afghani is now indeed a forward commander of Al-Qaeda in Somalia. Good luck, Jay.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
死の危険が迫る任務地へ向かう二人。それは偶然と呼ぶにはあまりにも深い出会い。
Coming here was a mistake.
I so wish I could have shared this with him. Life down here exists without light, and that it grows.
遠く離れた場所でこの海だけが二人をつなぐ。
Wanna be beside you.
世界の果ての鼓動。
こちらの作品を紹介してくれるのはこの方。
It's about James Moore and Danielle Flinders. She's a biomathematician who's about to soon go on one of her biggest missions down to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean to make a case on a theory on the origin of life down there that she has. And he's a water engineer, and he's going to go to Africa and is going to go on a big mission there and is taken hostage by jihads in Somalia. So it's their parallel stories, and then also the memory of a meeting they had on the Normandy coast a few weeks before where we start the film in the timeline. And it's a story about religion, about politics, about science, and above anything, love.
Hey, 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 hey!
He's been a very big part of my introduction to cinema, really, from a quite young age, and I'm just such, you know, I get the chance to work with one of the big talents, one of my idols in one way, and he has a way of, he's brave. He dares to push himself in his imagery and his stories. He's not afraid of finding new ways to tell maybe a streamlined story, but dare to explore space and allow yourself to be heightened but still be believable. And I've really enjoyed myself so far. I feel very safe in his hands, which of course helps you to allow yourself to kind of let go and dare to go places.
What exactly is it that you do?
Deep sea submarine. What do you do?
We are talking about bombs.
Somalia is not a good idea, Jay.
I know.
I remember when I saw him in Atonement many years ago, and I've since seen probably most of his film, and I think he's such a versatile actor and brilliant. And I remember also I worked with Joe Wright on my first English-speaking film, and he just said that he's one of the best actors out there. After that, I've met him before we got on this job a few times, and out there at parties or friends of friends, and he's also very funny guy. He cracks me up. And so to kind of have such a relaxed relationship with somebody going in doing such an epic, big love story and complex one, I must say, of course makes it a lot easier.
And bring it to the world. Now's not the time to doubt yourself, Danny. Not at stake.
I know.
Are you afraid something might happen?
If the submersible would crack.
Al-Afghani is now indeed a forward commander of Al-Qaeda in Somalia. Good luck, Jay.
I read the book after I had read the script, and it was very interesting to see even more, because I felt so much in love with Erin's script and how brave and daring she was, kind of taking it out to this very heightened philosophical world, and how the story moves around in the different times and spaces. And when you read the book, I was also amazed to see the work that she had done, because it does feel very much, it's a very clear red thread throughout our story. But if you read the book, it's another, you know, a book and a film is different elements, and the book really just takes you in this big kind of world which is almost dreamlike. It is all these kind of ideas and the meetings between those people and their experiences and their visions and going in and out of knowing what's real and what's not. And so for Erin to be able to kind of get that feeling that the book have and make it into something more concrete, you know, something that you can transfer to a film is pretty extraordinary.
Coming here was a mistake.
I so wish I could have shared this with her. Life down here exists without light, and that it grows.
The script to me it was a very special one, because it was almost like entering in a new world, and for me it was the best adult romantic story that I had ever read, and it's because it dared to be challenging, intellectual, in the moment, and show how I think in real life people meet. It allowed people to have discussions and to talk and allow them to not just in a very simple way fall for one another, but instead almost challenging one another and fall in love with the passion that they both share for what they do.
Go シアター。映画とともに素敵な時間を。